I wanted to share with you as well, I've been reflecting as our training is coming up and, the powerful, statement experientials give us. And in remembering our own, and why I'm still doing this work 13 years later, it brings me to really have the understanding of how impactful it is when we experience, right? Being in somebody else's shoes.
Mhm.
And, as the specific activity that I did, it's called Competent Giant, where we see the perspective of the child as, the parent is towering over as they're stating, you know, everything that they did wrong, probably. How that must make the child feel, and what they think about themselves and what they think about the world, right? And then here we want, to have, you know um dedicated, members of society, when sometimes it's so hard. So, in saying that, and my own parenting experiences, and now as a professional, feeling belonging and significance has been huge. Has been huge. And, one of the things is, the perspective, the private logic, and I think that's where, you know, the meat of it is when we really see, what is empathy,
Mhm.
is really having that understanding, first of all, about what is up for me, you know, as a professional in mental health. It's all about the psyche, right? So what's going on here, and what can I give out? And, part of these experientials, that's what they give us. They really give us that opportunity to feel, and think what that other person is feeling, and deciding. And sometimes we do see these behaviors that we're like, oh my gosh, what's going on with this person? And it all comes down to that, when we're able to identify what's happening in here, right? Which that's like totally what I'm looking forward in our training this December, right? Is for the parents that come in and the professionals that come in, that once they leave that training, that they understand, first of all, their perspective, right? That would give them the opportunity to understand the other perspective, which means everybody in the community that they're going to be connecting with. So I'm so excited for this December, and I continue to be excited, just to form new connections with people,